not waste your talent. You don't do it, then someone else. Mama, do not give up on them.
All right, so you made the move from Jamaica to the US. Yeah, Texas Tech now, taking the next step of your track and field career. But going back to the time when you were in Jamaica, you started out at St. Jago, and then you made the switch over to Kingston College in sixth form. What was that transition like? Did you feel any resentment from the coaches you had at St. Jago? Maybe feeling that you're giving up your last years to a different school?
I mean, to be honest, I kind of felt that way because, like, people would say, "Oh, St. Jacob made me," so like they'd be like, "Why would I just leave?" Isn't it? But I mean, I know I made that. Why I made that decision, isn't it? So I would really care what anyone else is saying.
So with your coaches now, the coaches at St. Jacob, maybe they felt as if they knew the plan that was best for you, having had it all those years. What really convinced you that the coach at KC would help you take that next step of your career?
To be honest, all right. So when I started at St. Jacob, the coach that was there, who I would say like made me, his name was Ransom Edwards. He made the switch from St. Jacob to KC.
Oh, okay.
In 2018. So like basically he made me like won my first champs medal. Isn't it? So like I wouldn't like I don't think I would like hesitated at all because like I knew like who I was going there to. So I was like, it's not gonna be foreign to me. Like I know what I'm going there to.
So you weren't changing schools. You're following your coach.
I mean, I was changing school, but like the reason why I chose KC because like I'm that coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was working somewhere recently. I don't know if it's okay to say where exactly, but there's a lot of St. Jago, natives there.
Yeah.
So do you still feel any resentment from the people at St. Jago?
No. I mean no. Like isn't me? I'm older, so I'm not going to like hold on to certain things. Isn't it? Like I made the move because like I know like I chose what's best for me. Isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah. So you moved to Kingston College. Unfortunately, you lost a year of your champs career to COVID. But in your final year, you guys won champs that year, right? In your final year. No, yeah, it was JC. Yeah, JC won that year.
Actually, I had another year.
Oh, you had another year after that.
Another year after. Okay. I was like,
okay.
Like I already like achieved everything I wanted to achieve at champs. I won the 100. I won the hurdle. I didn't really see like what else.
Yeah. I was going to ask you. Well, you basically just answered already. But I was going to ask you if there's anything that you felt you left unfinished in your high school career. You feel like you did everything you wanted to do at high school level. Yeah. So then we have a clip. Well, everybody has that clip. Seen a clip of you winning the 100-meter finals in 2019. What made you take up the 100-meter sprint? As a hurdler, since you've been since prep school. What made you decide to do the 100-meter at champs?
To be honest, like actually like wanted to gain speed for the hurdles. It wasn't really, I mean like I always knew I was fast, but like like when you talk about Stennett and all them like say alright, say then he's a better sprinter than Vascianna. Obviously like he's a hurdler. Isn't but like I actually wanted to gain speed for my hurdles like because I knew I could have I went fast. Could I go fast actually? Isn't it over hurdles if I gain speed in my 100 like if I drop my 100 time it would be like it'd be better for my hurdles. Actually seen that like I can be like really good at 100. So I was like, all right, let's just try it for a season. Isn't it? One a chance. So,
yeah, so that was class 2.
Yeah.
You're lined up beside guys like, like you said, Stennett, Bourgeois and Krumi, if I got the name correctly, Bourgeois and Krumi, sorry. And also the great Wolmerian Rickwan Graham.
Oh my boy. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? What did you believe at the start of the season that you could have won at champs in 100 meters?
To be honest, no, but like as the season progressed, like I was like each day like it got clearer and clearer. It got clearer. So I'm like I can do it. Even when like I'm at the starting line of the finals. Like I'm not afraid. Like because like I know like the training I put in, I know like what I do. I already did what I need to do. So all I have to do is execute. Remember I lost that Grand Prix, isn't it? And I went back in training, work on what I need to work on, and I just gained more confidence from that. I felt like the loss that I took at Grand Prix basically made me win at champs. To be honest.
So you'd say that, you know, each hurdle you face in life, no pun intended,
Exactly,
you know, help you be a better person, be a better athlete,
exactly.
everything. You know, and say, you know, personally, as a Wilmerian, you know, you explained why you went to KC earlier. So if your coach had gone to Wilmers, would you have come to Wilmers?
To be honest, yeah.
Okay,
Honestly,
so
yeah.
you need to tell your coach that everybody from now on, he needs to come to Wilmers and coach. Even though we are the best track and field school in Jamaica, in my personal opinion, the best school, full stop period.
Everyone has their opinion.
You know, everybody has their opinion. So what's your opinion then? Okay, let me ask you a question. Which one do you first, St. Jago or KC?
Jago.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Jago.
KC massive, KC massive. You heard that? All right. Because we know everybody know that KC stands for Kingston Colt. So you kind of have to make it clear to them that a former student of yours isn't 100% infatuated with the institution. So you know, you're at Texas Tech now. You know what I'm saying? Last year you went to the World Junior Championships, the Under 20 Championships. You came second in the final for the 110 hurdles. You ran a PB. How did you expect to come second? 'Cause you seem like somebody who is used to coming first in all your races.
Yeah, but like basically if you watch that race, I thought I could have won. Like I'm not.
So what happened?
I hit a hurdle.
Oh.
like we were basically like side on, like stepping down everything intact. Like you see me, boom, I hit a hurdle. I think the reason for that is like, okay, the 2021 season, I only ran 2 races from January straight back to going into World Juniors. I only ran 2 races.
Was that injury concerns?
Yes. So basically, I wasn't race sharp. Isn't me? I wasn't really used to the pressure because I obviously, like, you know, I was the best hurdler in Jamaica, the best junior hurdler, 2021, right? So I didn't really like have any competition per se, isn't me? So then again, I went to the World Juniors, and then went to the World Juniors. Then that just happened. I wasn't really race sharp. So, yeah.
You didn't feel like, you know, you were at the best you could have been.
Even that World Juniors, like I was still feeling pain in my hamstring.
So I mean, you some people could say, you know, you were injured, but at the same time you ran a PB. So is that just an excuse you made, or do you think that even if you weren't injured, you could have ran even better?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, obviously, it sounds like an obvious statement to make, but yeah. So but you know, that was in Kenya. What was the experience like on a whole, representing your country, representing yourself? Like, what was that entire experience like?
That experience in Kenya was something else. Like, obviously, like, it's my first time traveling that far for a competition. So, you know, like, obviously the jet lag took a toll on me. Isn't it? But it was a couple days to the competition, so you know, I would have gotten like used to the place, and so then again, it's like I'm not used to the food, so I didn't really eat that much. Isn't it? So up at night, I have to be like, and you know, like the time zones like a major difference. Isn't it? So like I'll be up at night, when I should be sleeping, can't sleep and all of that. Isn't it? But after a while, I've gotten used to it. So
yeah, so you would say that, you know, maybe had the track meet been somewhere that you're more used to, at Jamaica or even Texas where you are now, you maybe could have performed better to your capabilities. Do you feel like, you know, all those factors influence how you performed?
Alright, based on like how I look at things, I would feel that way because like as I tell you, I wasn't really race sharp. So if I was better in the season, I feel like I would have performed better.
Yeah, so you're heading into your sophomore year at Texas Tech now. You know, you're gonna finish up there next 2-3 years probably. What's next? Do you see track and field taking you pro? Is that what you want to do?
Of course, yeah. That's definitely what I want to do.
So do you see yourself going pro before you finish college, or do you want to go as pro as soon as possible?
Finish college.
You want to finish college first? You know, we see in a time in Jamaica where we have, you know, so many track clubs here, you know, MVP probably being one of the most popular. You have Elite Performance where Shelly and his Titans, you know, a bunch of other ones, New Era, a bunch of other ones. What made you, you know, decide that going abroad was the best choice for you personally?
So like I come from a family where like they're big on school. So like, alright, my mom and my dad always tell me like, you can run one race, or for example, I go pro, run one race, can I run again? What am I going to fall back on? You see me? So this they basically tell me like finish up my degree, finish up what I need to finish up in school, then boom, do what I need to do. You see me? I can be running, I can have multiple sources of income, be running, have a business on the side, you see me, making money, all of that, even while I'm running.
Yeah, so you know we have you're close personal friends with Rashid Broadbell. He just represented us at the World Champs in Eugene, Oregon. You know we have our Olympic champion here in Jamaica in the hurdles, Hunter Parchment. How have you I know you would have worked with Rashid. Have you ever met and learned from Hunter Parchment personally?
No.
Is that somebody who you look up to?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So is there anyone in your track career that that you've met so far that you feel like has had a very big impact on you, and who would that be? Rashid?
Yeah. Yeah, like he taught me a lot. Like working with him, like I've learned a lot from him. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
All right, so what's next for Vashaun? Like what's your goals? Like do you have any times you want to set, any track meets you want to experience?
Honestly,
within a certain time frame.
I don't really like to sweep my expectations. Just like a short on the day.
So I mean, a particular track meet. I mean, obviously you have the Olympics, the World Championships, but do you have a time frame that you want to see yourself complete that in, or just everything in its time?
Everything is time.
Everything.
I don't really like to put a time on myself. Like anything happens, just happens. Like I know I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to see the results that I want. So I don't really worry about anything.
And biggest love, Vashaun. Thanks for coming. Really appreciate this, and all the best, bro.
Mommy tell me from a little say I success, building on my blood, tell me no love Fred. Daddy show me anything will make a first step to my forget for trust the process. The father show me said the prayer when me just make him work it out, man, for trust that.